Woodcraft, helping you make woodwork.
That's shaping up very nicely.
Did you say that was windy, that wood?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It is hard, and I like it's
Dry.
it is dry, and it chips real easy. It's a fun one to work with if you can get it, and it looks beautiful in the end. All right. Now, once I get it shaped up the way that I like it, one of the things that I use is the Abernet. The Abernet is, and I buy this one here, the assorted pack. I think it's one of the most fantastic sandpapers I've come across. It's a mesh, it cleans out real easy, and it lasts a lot longer. And it goes from 80 grit clear up to, I believe, 600. And I cut it in strips, and I get about 4 strips out of each pack, and they last me a very long time. And it really cuts through this very well. If anybody of you guys have ever used it, you can feel that. That's the 80 grit, and it cuts through like you wouldn't believe.
Why does it have a cloth back? What's that?
You know, I don't know. Maybe for your hands. I'm not really sure. Well, I know that it helps me. Is that what it is? Okay.
Oh, okay. Hook and loop stuff.
So just for sake of argument, we would say we went ahead and went through all of our sandpapers, and we got up to 600. Then I like to hit it with a little bit of micro mesh, just to give it a look, a nice smooth look. And then what I use in my shop is I use the EnduroVar. There's a lot of great products out there. The EnduroVar works great for me. I will turn my lathe on low with my adjustable speed, and I will take a paintbrush, a fine paintbrush that I get at one of the art stores with a fan on it. I will dip it in that, and I will either hand crank it and let that brush go over the top of it, or I will just turn it on and give it a good lacquer with that. And I do that. I put about four coats on it, and I get a nice sheen on that, a gloss. And then it's very important, I also do the inside. What I have found, and I had a lot of clients ask me, is the wood toxic? Some woods are. For a pepper grinder, I don't think it really matters. I mean, you know, unless you're planning on licking your pepper mill, I think you're pretty much fine. But I like to coat the inside anyway, just to give it a safety feature and whatnot, and allow the pepper not sticking to the sides. So we'll go ahead and say that is done. And then I will go ahead and I'll put the EnduroVar on. And then we'll end up with a nice, and this is the same wood, with the EnduroVar, and that's only 3 coats.
How long do you wait between coats?
I'm impatient.
You mean you just keep going?
An hour.
An hour between
Yeah.
coats?
And
Enough for you to clean up in the shop.
right, and in between I hit it with, they say you can hit it with steel wool, but I don't like the steel wool. It leaves little shavings in my fingers and in the project. So I use a wet micro mesh just to give it hold, and then put on another shot of it.
So on on this thing, you're continually loading pepper greens in that little tiny hopper.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't move that much.
No, it does not. Now,
First time I've ever seen that.
one of the tricks that I have learned while doing these is one of the main, I would say, complaint is that you pick so many beautiful different types of wood. You go to the trouble of getting it absolutely perfect, you put it together and whatnot, and then you give it to whoever has purchased it. And the first thing that they notice is the handle does not match the wood. And that is a problem for a lot of people. So nobody has returned anything, but I thought, I don't want any more of these complaints. So I came up with an idea, and I'll part that on to you guys. Take your handle off, put it in your home vise, and then get yourself one of these wheels. This is 80 grit. Put it on your Dremel. Come right on over. Set it right here. We're going to turn her on. Now watch this. I'm taking the old finish off. Now, all that time has just been averted. I've got like little time, and now I've got a fresh piece of wood here that I can come here to your local Woodcraft and you can find your glaze or your gel stain or whatever you want, and you can match up your handle for your wood. It's a nice added touch, and as you can see, that took no time at all. And then I would suggest endurobarring it too, just to give that exact sheen. Are there any questions?
That Enduro bar is something like solid oil finish or something?
It is incredible. It's a water-based urethane. It's made by General Finishes. It's one of their top of their line. It's just one of the best products that I have seen. It has the sheen on it that I have not seen. It just makes everything pop that I have. My bowls pop, my pepper mills pop, all my big stuff that I do.
Is the shelf life of that afterwards pretty good?
Yeah, that's 2 years old.
Oh wow. Because I know I got the solid bowl stuff, and once you open it up, you either use it or throw it because it doesn't last at all.
Now this particular product right here comes out pink. Pink. Yeah, pink. But it dries clear. And it doesn't give a much of a hue. I mean, this is spalted tamarin, and you can see it hasn't yellowed it very much at all. It has left that color. Are there any questions? Well, I think we've concluded today's demo. Very simple, very easy to do. The only thing I would say is I've already matched up my screw holes. Just go in and drill out with a small drill bit, and then screw it in and you're done. You're good to go. Thank you very much.